I want to start this off by saying that for a very long time, I've been a very big Nintendo guy. The very first game that I have memories with is Mario 64. The very first consoles I played on were the Nintendo 64 and GameCube. Then I had the DS, Wii, 3DS, Wii U, and Switch. And originally, I was going to pre-order the Switch too. However, that never happened. In fact, I decided to get a Steam Deck instead. The reason why I did that is because I'm going to be completely honest. I was getting sick and tired of Nintendo's antics. And as time has gone on, the more happy that I actually decided to get the Steam Deck instead. There were things I put up with Nintendo doing during the original Switch generation, but now it's just getting way too darn much. I mean, I don't like the fact that Nintendo games never go on sale, which doesn't really make any sense to me because I'm pretty sure one of the reasons why Steam is so popular is because a lot of their games go on sale, but whatever. I don't like the fact that they now charge for online multiplayer when it was originally free on the DS, Wii, 3DS, and Wii U, especially when you consider that the internet is free on Steam and cloud saves are also free. I also find it ridiculous that the Switch 2 is $450, which is more than the Xbox Series X, more than the PS5 without disc tray, and more than the Steam Deck. Yes, the Switch 2 has a more powerful CPU. However, the Steam Deck also has more RAM, and it has a microphone, much like the Switch 2. Speaking of Nintendo Switch Online, I also don't like the fact that so many services are tied for it. You want to use the Nintendo Music app? Well, you got to have a Switch Online membership. You want to use the Nintendo News app? You have to have a Switch Online membership. You want to use the freaking alarm clock? You got to have a Nintendo Switch Online membership. It's just so dumb, in my opinion. Like, I don't know why Nintendo couldn't just make money off of the alarm clock itself, or even put their songs on Spotify and make money off of that. I also find it ridiculous that they're releasing Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 for $70. I already have the Mario 3D All-Stars version, so for me, I would just be paying like $70 for Mario Galaxy 2 when I already have a Wii. The one thing that really got me was when Nintendo, during the Direct, decided to announce Day 1 Pokemon DLC, which I was genuinely shocked by. Never in a million years I could imagine, like, that happening. Wow. I get Pokemon is not a Nintendo property technically, but still. Speaking of, I also was planning to get, like, Metro Prime 4 for, like, the regular Switch because it looked cool, but then I saw footage of the tutorial guide. Now, I'm still likely going to play older Mario games, and maybe I'll change my mind on getting a Switch 2, but me getting a Switch 2 seems less and less likely by the day. Like I said, Nintendo's been a big part of my childhood, and I do have a few old Nintendo consoles right now that I plan to get more games for, but I just can't get the Switch 2.